Hello? Audio test. Pokety poke. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke. Poke, poke. Where's the paintbrush? Where's the paintbrush? So, welcome to the stream. Still setting up here. I don't know why the paintbrush isn't there. Okay. So, that's awkward. You can never test this stuff like before you go live because then you're not live and it's weird. Alright, that's cool. You guys see the paintbrush. Sorry for all the weird waving. You gotta make sure things are on fleek. So, today I would like to take this guy apart, drink my coffee, and just have a good morning. I'll start with the drinking coffee. I'll probably talk a lot about this computer, so coffee first. Alrighty. So, this computer, I should have put my preview over there, but this computer I built about 3 years ago, heading into I think it was a fall 2020 build, or maybe it was fall of 2021. Built it during a certain time where crypto was a thing. I mean, it still is a thing. Crypto is what it is. By the way, I have some paintbrushes. Oh wait, I showed you those, but like I'm gonna use those to clean out some stuff. Okay, just trying to work through it and get this out of here. Really gonna take my time with this because this is my baby and I like it a lot. To show you some of the dust that's built up is this should be like black. It's a little gross. I think this comes apart too, and yeah, that's disgusting. That should be almost see-through. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a little line right there. So there's your satisfying stream. I'm gonna try not to get dust in my coffee. So I want to try to clean this thing just one part at a time. I think starting with this front panel could help. I put my coffee over there, so we're not going to get any dust in it. This is from not having pets, by the way. So if someone has pets, this is going to look a lot worse. I actually had a computer repair store in a previous life. And I would always ask people hey, do you guys have pets at home? And they find it a little odd, but everyone loves to talk about their pets. But what I asked that for is like, this is a gaming PC case, so it's gonna have this like dust filter and stuff. Most like Dell laptops, HP laptops, they're not gonna have a dust filter to capture a lot of this stuff. Oh, it's disgusting. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's all over the kitchen. It's kind of gross. Let's get you brushed off. I think any kind of custom built PC that the user assembled can really show a lot about how they use a PC and what they value. And you're gonna get that here with my incredibly lopsided build of there is a Ryzen 9 under here. There is two GeForce RTX 3060 Ti cards in the MSI Ventus OC3X3 form. I don't know. Yeah, they have 3 fans, excellent cooling for the card, really great price too. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 13 fans pushing air through this thing. Let's get them cleaned out. I also have a couple Noctua fans that I want to put in there. They are a little bit quieter. They're gonna be nice in there. I've also been using it as a footrest up here, so it's a little gross. Alright, how are we gonna get stuff out of here? I think I want to start with these back fans. Eventually we're gonna tear apart the whole thing. I might even take the motherboard out, we'll see. Ew. Let's get that dusted off. I like to use gently used paintbrushes, or new preferably, but gently used ones. You don't want to paint flaking off in there. Oh, we can actually spray this off. That's a good surface to spray off. Here's that. Yeah. Here's that. So this white case, the white case shows a lot of stuff. This is like having the white desk, like having a white desk, it just shows like so much stuff and it just builds up. It's a little annoying. Okay. Back here, ooh, that feels loose. This fan's right there, it feels a little loose. I don't like that. Where did I connect these guys to? Connected them below the graphics card, so we'll probably have to get that first. Oh, okay. Probably can't see this, but there's like a twist off thing here. The sun is doing a great job at washing out everything back there, which is good. I like some sunlight. So, got 2 graphics cards in here. Once upon a time I had a mining rig, and that thing was a ton of fun. Excuse me, coffee's getting to me. The mining rig was a ton of fun, and I liked exploring like how a PC is when you have 8 graphics cards attached to it. Did I get it? I didn't get it. Oh, I wish I had this this plastic tool floating around the house for the longest time. My wife and I don't know where it came from, but it is like perfect for what I'm trying to do. Do we know where it went? No. I'm gonna try a paintbrush and try not to stab a semiconductor into oblivion. I think I'll be okay. There we go. There's one card. Let's see if I can get the other one. The other one's harder, actually. I wish I could show you, but it's sandwiched between this massive Noctua cooler and RTX card, and then there's also the M.2 SSD, just all in this like tiny little area down there. So I think I will have to go find that piece. Or chopsticks. Chopsticks work. It's weird. Chopsticks work. Get in there and oh, well, it would help to unscrew the graphics card. Super helpful. Big brain moves. Let's get that out of there. I think we got the right spot though. Let's try that again. Click. Should be able to pull right out. Huzzah! Let's make sure you guys can see it. This is a triple fan card. Takes up about 2 slots. And I really like the cooler on this. Amazing cooler. Like with the 3 fans, it had like it gets rid of heat really quick. However, is not like I think the 3090 is like a triple card, and they really like made this heatsink thicker, so it has like more. I don't know the science term for it, like thermal capacity. Like it can accept a ton of energy all at once, which is pretty good for graphics cards. And then it can get rid of that through a triple or dual fan design. Yeah, this card's just really good at cooling itself down, which was great for mining operations. I had tried a 2-fan Zotac card. Nope, that thing hit like not good temperatures. These I've never. I don't think I've ever got them to like what do they call it? The T-junction max or whatever. Like that max temperature. No, never happened. Great card. I'll probably buy this card or like this MSI 3-fan thing for the 40 series down the road. So as you can see, I have 2 of these, and when you have 2 graphics cards, it's a good time. It's a good time. Let's get that over there. Alright, what else is coming out of this thing? Probably them 2 fans I came over here for. Let's get them out of there. Oh, power cords gave me a little spook. Over here. Make sure you guys can see. Oh, where's my screwdriver? Here it is. So this is my first PC I have built from parts that I bought and from the same generation, or from the current generation. I say parts that I bought because I built several Pentium 2 machines. Pentium 2, Pentium 3, Pentium 4. There was a certain point in my life that I had a ton of them laying around. And it was way past when a Pentium 2 was relevant. So I could just do whatever. Unplug it while it's in. Done. Try all different like motherboard combinations. Done. Like I could do so much stuff. But those computers were good for Linux boxes. Not much else. Okay, so do we get these fans? Oh no, I'm getting to talking. I'm getting distracted. But it's fine. No time limit for this stream. Just simple thought. Just clean computer. Ooh. It's probably these two I want to switch out for the Noctua fans. Ugh. We'll get to that in a second. It feels a little gross. Okay, what else can come out of here? Probably these back fans, top and back fans. We'll get them out of there. This Noctua block is obnoxious. Like, he a thick boy. It has been a while, so I'm not sure where these got routed to. I think they got routed right there. Let me need some clippers. I thought zip ties were a great idea. Okay, where was I? Getting this guy. Getting that clipped off. There we go. Now we can take off the back fan. Shortly before the stream, I basically drop kicked my mic. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Converting the kitchen into a studio was interesting. That is all good. I think this is this is the fan that came with the computer. And I think I see another NZXT fan. This case is the NZXT H510. I have since built about 3 or 4 computers with this. Or maybe 2 or 3. Really great case. It came to me as a gift from a mentor of mine, and it was kind of by a freak accident, but I have it, and it's cool. And why are you spinning? Oh yeah, you could. Just want to make sure you guys could. You're still there. Are you listening, son? These are stories of the old days. Oh, this is a pretty good case. So I didn't really choose this case. And if I did, I'd probably fix a bit of a compatibility issue I have. Up here on the top panel, there is a USB 3 point something. There's a USB-C, and there's a headphone. I think it's like a headphone mic jack combined. This motherboard does not have a USB-C connector, so I'm unable to use that USB-C port up there, which is becoming more and more of an issue because a lot of things are using USB-C. I'm having a lot of devices charged with that. I'm charging my phone with like a USB-C thingy right now. Yeah, it's starting to get everywhere. Let's get you guys. Oh, that's a little gray. This fan came to me black. So we got some cleaning to do. Doesn't smell like anything. Like you think it would smell, but no, it's just like gross. Just gross. Whoop. Gosh, I can get that microphone over there. Okay. bit more into the sauce. So if you're familiar with this cooler, you'll know that this isn't really the fan that makes sense right here. It's still a Noctua fan. However, this is there we go. Okay. Okay, so it's still a Noctua fan, but this is a 120 millimeter size. Over here is like the real fan that goes with it, which I'm gonna go get right now because I'm probably gonna switch out this and a front one. Okay, so this is how the Noctua cooler is supposed to be. Yeah, so it has two of these guys. Here I only put one, and that is because I have some RAM in here, and this RAM is a certain height. And if I tried to put in this fan, it would not have fit. I might try reworking that a little bit today, because I feel more comfortable with it. However, when I was initially building it, I think I just got nervous and put the Noctua fan somewhere else. Definitely wanted maximum airflow for the graphics card, so I probably put it over there. I did start with one graphics card, and it was actually a MSI Ventus OC2X gaming thing. MSI, 2 fans, gaming, real thick heatsink. Made a YouTube video about that, but I think it was like $800. That was a spicy boy. Free this from there. There we go. Yes, this is the cooler we're gonna possibly take out of there. It's been 3 years. It wouldn't hurt to redo some of the thermal paste. He a thick boy. Put that over there. Click, click. So many fans. Silly amount of fans. Ooh, you can actually see I'll show it to you in a bit, but this cooler, yeah, there you go. You can sort of see it. This cooler is developing some lines that perfectly mirror like this bit of the fan. What's actually this one? Perfectly mirror that. It's a little freaky to look at there. I guess the looming question is, do I want to use some thermal paste? The answer is kind of no. It's messy stuff. Getting some cleaning going on. Suppose we could flip it around now pretty easily. Show you the power supply. This power supply is the EVGA 1600 G+, 80 plus gold. It is very overkill for the build. Very overkill indeed. But it started with, I had the crypto machine. We're doing crypto stuff. injecting crypto, licking crypto, selling crypto, whatever. And then I decided to take that machine offline. I had just a huge power supply going on. And then someone was like, hey, you want to build me a PC? And I was like, well, yeah, I have an extra power supply. So we ripped it out of this one. And I put that power supply in something else. And I took the minor power supply. Just cleaning up some feet marks up there. 'Cause, as you know, every computer is a feet stand, foot stand, depending on how many feet you have. Because the average number of feet is less than 2. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, huge power supply, which is why I'm getting away with 2 graphics cards and 13 fans overall, and just generally shoving as much stuff in this case as I so desire. Counter's dusty. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, so what to take out next? Probably the RAM. Let's take a look at the RAM. I just had a weird moment of like, is this computer powered off? Which maybe is something that I would have gone through by now, but nope, that moment just happened. This thing could have been plugged in the whole time. I would not have known. Anyways, RAM. RAM is down here. It's going to be a little awkward to get to with this massive cooler. But here it is. This is a... Whoa, come on! Come on! Oh, see, this is why we're going to step back. We're going to take our time. We're going to get some more coffee. Sorry for getting behind you here. The coffee machine's back there. Whew. So I've had a lot of moments where I've see if can I get down in here? I've had a lot of moments where I've been working on stuff and I'll just keep pulling and then I break it. I've broken a lot of things. Every single component you see in a PC, I've broken it. And I've done that in various ways. I've pulled these out too aggressively. Strip some pins. I've mishandled CPUs, so it's really easy to bend pins, and it tends to be like a gold, so like the more you bend it back and forth, the more it doesn't want to hold that shape, and it'll want to break off, which is not good. I have scratched land grid arrays processors, such as Intel chips. I have yoinked power supply cables too hard where they've come out of the power supply, or I've barely connected to power supply cable and then it got really hot and then it, did it not good. I've definitely shoved a fair amount of things into fans when they're running. Sometimes intentional, sometimes not intentional. What else have I done? I've done numerous war crimes to motherboards. You can scratch them very easily. So anytime you put in a graphics card, you can actually scratch into what is usually the either network component or the sound component, sound part of your motherboard. It's real easy to break that. And I've dropped numerous hard drives. Numerous. So if you're ever working on a computer, it's good to just take your time. Which I need to remind myself. That's what we're doing today. We're taking our time, occasionally checking to make sure the stream's still up. Made that really strong today. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try to just put it back in. Undo the one side. Pull up the one side. Pull out this side. This motherboard's a little awkward. Because one side, it doesn't have these pull tabs. There we go. I think you had to like pull it up and push it up. Pull it out, push it up. Oy, oy, oy. This is the RAM set for my processor. It is a G.Skill Ripjaws DDR4. Clocked at 3600 megahertz. Each stick is I believe 32 gigabytes. 32. Yeah, okay, so yeah, my computer has 64 gigs. I gotta be honest, once you get past 16 gigs, like, it doesn't matter. Do you think RAM is real at that point? It's not. Which is the whole purpose of this thing. I had an old computer with a 512 megabytes of RAM. And I was trying to play Oblivion on that. It was a dumpster fire. Load times are awful, whatever. Oh, it actually has a date on here, 2021 September. And then I think I built it in October. It's fresh RAM right there, that's nice. I chose this one because it had the heatsink. And I'm gonna look at it, it's like not a great one. Like I can see a lot of space between the heatsink and the pads. I don't know. Heatsink was important to me. Definitely capacity was important. I'm obviously getting into more multimedia stuff. So it's really nice when you can load up your entire project into Adobe whatever or DaVinci whatever and you don't have to worry about RAM. So that is the purpose of these two 32 gig sticks. Another feature on this was the DDR4 3600. So these are routinely clocked at 3600 megahertz. I've never clocked them above that, although I'm sure they could do that. But I've heard that the Ryzen processors tend to favor the higher clock speeds. I've seen data to prove that, and that's why I splurged on the slightly higher than I think the normal one that you tend to see for sale is about 3000 megahertz. And then like the bare bones, cheapest of the cheap that like HP and Dell puts in is 2400 megahertz. And I don't even know if megahertz is the right one. It might be like mega transfers. But I chose 3600. I definitely saw a point of diminishing returns past that. I felt like the price went up like a lot going up there. I know I'm like kind of cut off. I'm trying to get into the frame, but this guy's the star of the show today. That's the RAM. No complaints. Never had. Well, I have had memory errors, but I'll probably chalk them up to weird software. You might have seen KSP crash on stream a couple times. That's fine. Normal. We used to have a Windows 95 machine that would crash a whole lot. It had like really bad RAM in it. And that was back when computers would have parity checking for RAM. So they were able to check for errors, but they were not able to fix them. And that's where I don't know why that system was in place. I don't know who thought it was a good idea. But there was just a lot of memory errors. I don't think I'm going to take this out. It is a pain to get in, but my main reason is it's only been 3 years. And I put in a really good thermal paste in there. It was definitely like mid-tier, mid-up tier. I don't know don't ask me about thermal paste stuff. I was like, oh, what's a good electrical conductivity per, I think it's like watt per meter. How much heat per square meter it can get rid of. Over a unit of time, I believe. But I'm okay with it. This is fine. I do want to get that fan out of there. I hope will be possible. Let's get its cord out. This block is, I gotta say, it's one of the harder heat sinks that I have messed with. What's up, bud? Where are you? You stuck on something? Oh. I'm gonna fish through the VRM heat sinks there. There we go. Get them out of there. Dusty? A little bit. I'll try to get you in focus there. Is it dusty? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. You guys, I just wanted to make sure you guys can see all right. We'll try to get in there and dust out as much as we can. Whoa. Whoa, that's a little gross. I'm being reminded that we had a cat. We had an amazing cat when I built this. Kind of really miss him. Woo! Woo, you see that? Fingers are changing color here. That's my only qualm about a built flat case, and it just shows all the dust. And then the white parts, they show like feet grime and stuff. I don't know. This is bananas. Definitely wanted to touch into some of these heat sinks, VRMs. We want to do some overclocking this year. Alright, there we go. That's good. Okay. So I have this guy. So it's just like a little fan thing, but I'm gonna cover you all's ears and I'm gonna blow this out. And preferably not into my coffee. We'll just check the focus here. Make sure we're in focus. Get to work. There we go. That's about close. Oh yeah. Cover your ears. Alrighty. That looks so much better in there. I'm gonna just let the dust settle. It's a little much. Still working through all coffee. Okay, now I guess I can kind of work through each one of these fans, which is super relaxing, by the way. You've never just like dusted off a bunch of fans like this. It's pretty nice. And that duster kicked up a lot of dust, but it saved some work. Just good vibes today. I'm a little... as far as like the whole streaming thing, it just feels a little weird because I'm in my kitchen. I'm used to like the battle station office and like, you know, this guy is playing KSP. It has like a distinctive hum. I really like the hum that this makes. And that's probably due to all of these fans. It just makes a nice noise. He's nice and cleaned off. Trying to get the cat out of there. Still smell the cat. It's kind of disturbing. Yeah, I used to have a cat, and my computer still smells like him. You know, it's weird. It's a big orange cat. He was so much fun to play with. He'd just hop up on your lap. I made a mistake of getting attached. Dude. Okay, so when I got the virus, that cat got up on me and just hung out with me the whole time. He just like hung out on my lap, on the couch, whatever. He was a good cat. And then when I first got the gaming chair, yeah, I have a gaming chair. he actually gaming chairs. Like, just get a leather chair. But if you want to get a leather chair, you're either going to get like fancy executive suite or gaming chair. It's like the one weird situation that a gaming chair is cheaper. Anyways, that cat loved that gaming chair. He would hop up on there and go meow. He was a very vocal cat. Of course, we sort of trained him into being very vocal. Like, he would have his hello meows. He would have his please stop doing that meows. He would have his where are you meows. Especially in the middle of the night. This cat got so lonely. Boy, yo. He was always wondering, like, where you're at. And then I would play through... What was I playing through at the time? Played through some Mars Colony game. I played through SimCities. My first bout into Counter-Strike Global Offensive was with that cat. Just realized I needed to dust this off. Alright, that's good. Here's a pretty good cat. Oh, and he would love that chair. He would not get off of that chair. That became his bed after a while. Like, he used to sleep with him in the master bedroom, but then he just really got attached to this chair. You would get the night zoomies, kind of run around. He'd go, meow. He's a pretty good cat. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Fourth one is in that computer. Okay. So I want to put 2 Noctua fans on this. And I really hope they'll reach, but I think they'll reach. I like the Noctua fans. They're super quiet. Get over there. Too many graphics cards around here. I've never had overheating issues with this computer. And I think it's important to understand like what an overheating issue is. I did know a guy who was kind of worried about his computer overheating all the time. And like, I don't know, you fire up Halo 3 and the GPU would hop up to 60°C. It's like, oh no, it's over 100 degrees. Sorry to break it to you, but nearly all of these components can get over 100 degrees. 100 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. I don't know, maybe that's like 60, 70 degrees non-freedom units. But in freedom units, components getting over 100 degrees Fahrenheit is fine. It's perfectly fine. I've had hard drives that get like spicy hot. I've had processors. I've ran several processors without the heatsink. It's incredible. I think you can run like a whole i3 without a heatsink. That just blows my mind. Okay, so I am not going to use these fans. They are going to go elsewhere. I'm going to put them over here. Okay, so I have these guys, which I will not need the mounting clip. No mounting clip. this. Okay, so you go there? No, you go here. No, here. Here. Not sure if that's correct. I think they'll fit. I don't know why they shouldn't. But they are a weird size. They are a weird size. Also, these clips, I'm taking off here. They're a little weird too. Okay, can I get you on right there? Trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out if they fit. I think the answer is no. Which is a bummer. Really like this fan. I have some alternatives here that I could probably use as well. I think I have a boatload of Noctuas around. Go check the closet. Hey, I found him. Thanks for waiting. Huzzah. 2 Noctua fans. Those have a long cord to them as well. There they are right there. Yeah. What else is in the box of wonders? Ooh. Industrial PPC. It's also a Noctua fan. What is the difference? Probably quietness. 1700 PWM 0.09. 1.08 watts. 3.6 watts. Oh my bananas. I think I want to use these guys. I'll take a faster fan. All of these ports are controlled by the BIOS, so I'm not going to have any like fan noise issues. They are a little dusty though. I would like to thank all my fans for joining me today.
It's a pun.
Because the fans get it? Cause yeah. So yeah, thanks for following. Oh, we get that over there. By the way, this is a stock AMD cooler. For comparison, so you have like the Ryzen 5 cooler, and then you have what I bought for the Ryzen 9. Pretty big difference. So this is rated for, I believe, a 65 watt processor. It's got a bit of thickness to it. However, this is rated for like 100 watts plus. And it is for that AM4 socket, but I mean, look over here. You got 12 heat pipes, solid aluminum lock, 12 heat pipes, solid aluminum block, and you get a solid aluminum block, but in like a thin form up here. Pretty good choice. However, this is like $100, and this is probably included with your processor, depending on which one you bought. I think this comes with the Ryzen 5 series. I think the Ryzen 7 does not come with a processor. The Ryzen 5 comes with this guy, and the Ryzen 3 comes with actually a smaller version of this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Ryzen 9 does not come with a processor, and I decided to pick the biggest, baddest boy. I'm sorry. Okay. Look. Disclaimer. Everything is getting called a boy today, and that's a bit of a speech silly I'm picking up from my wife. Okay, so we're gonna put these industrial PPC fans on there. 3.6 watts. What could go wrong? Ooh, they do have some hair. That one has some hair in it. Can't tell if this is like a dog hair issue or something. I don't know. Okay, let's work out our directions. Oh, got to dust this off. That's what we're here to do today. I guess I should look over everything before I start putting it back in there. So the back's always a dumpster fire. We're not looking at that today. Let's dust out them RAM slots. Try to get really under there. By the way, hidden in here, Corsair 1TB M.2 drive with a heatsink. I think it was like the P6000. Not super impressed with it because it did fail on me. I lost all my data. Did a warranty claim, got a new one, but like I still lost all my data. And I personally think it has a great environment to live in because there is tons of, I don't know if the word's incidental airflow. A lot of air gets thrown in here. And I think I've checked temperatures for it. It's pretty fine. I don't know what the issue was with that one. Making sure we got everything. Also, another weird thing with this Noctua cooler here is it comes up to what is this the tempered glass that sits here, and it like almost touches it. So I'm pretty level with the edge of the case, and there is, it's not less than a quarter size of a gap there. Furthermore, from the top here, there's not a lot. So that power cable, I end up having to redo this a few times. The power cable up there has to go in first. These fans should be connected first. And your RAM should go in first. Obviously working around some of those limitations, but it took me a while to learn all that. First of all, you gotta learn how to put together like this guy. It has special mounting. It still uses the AM4 plate in the back, but it's a special boy. So I'm really nervous. I just bought my Ryzen 9. I have the Asus TUF X570 motherboard back here. And I'm trying not to break all of this. It was a stressful day. I think it actually took me like 2 days to put together my computer. Because like right now I'm having these moments where I'm like, alright, let's chill. Let's drink some coffee. My goal here today is to fill up my coffee. Turn that off. So yeah, my goal here today was to dust out everything. I feel like anytime I get into the PC here, I'll rearrange some component. Which, rearranging some fans. Those fans, those bananas. Like twice as much air or something. see, 1700 PWM. I don't know what PWM is. And it uses like 0.1 amps, I think. And then this guy is 0.3 amps. So it's using 3 times the power and getting about twice the result. And furthermore, these say industrial on it, which sounds pretty cool. And I personally think they look cooler. I'm getting distracted. Put that in there. Do you have a direction thing? Yes, you do. Okay, so you're gonna pull the air in like that. And I kind of wanna get you right where I want you. There's 2 fan headers down there. I don't use any, like, you know, some people have like a fan splitter controller center back there. I don't have one. I'm a big fan of using the motherboard's power stuff or fan connectors. So I think I was using these 2 up here. One of those is an AIO pump. Whatever, that's fine. Can I fit a Noctua up here? Is that gonna fit? It should. But this has been proved to be a weird fan. Just some weird mounting points. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, almost 4. Come on. Just gotta get that in the back. What is stopping us? Pesky little power cables back there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer? Yes. I could fit enough to a fan back there. I'm going to. First, I should probably start with this guy. I'm gonna have Noctua fans up the wazoo in this thing. It's cool. Okay, so let's take. We just gotta look at the directions. There's like some arrows right here that show where it's going. I want to push air from the front to the back. So we're gonna get in there like that. And get you connected here. Oh, get in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There we go. These little clips are going to be the death of me. Are you on? No. So there we go. They actually have like sort of 2 different ways to get in there. And I think I put it too far out. So we're gonna get this in there. This is gonna be fun. There's so many smashed pins in there. Oh, these. See, do I have it? I don't have it on me right now. This block has fins that kind of can be bent, which is not fun. Let's put the RAM back in. I also got 2 because I wanted dual channel, and this motherboard has a capacity for 128 gigabytes, to which I could not afford at the time. So I just stuck with the 64 gigabytes. And then after having rocked 64 gigabytes for about 2 years, I realized I don't need any more. making sure we dust off everything. This is fun. There's something zen about doing this. Even if it's someone else's computer. So, the closest parallel I've come up with this concept is some people get really attached to cars. They're like, oh, I need to take care of my car. I need to take care of my baby. They come up with all these like affectionate terms. They kind of act real funny towards it. And I don't know what the phenomenon is called. Maybe it's like personification or I don't know. But I feel that way for computers. When I get to working with them, I see the passion that the engineers have put into it. I see all the little details that go into it. Whenever I see these brands, I don't think of the soulless corporation that is out to make money. Undeniably, that is there. However, I think of like this is Noctua. There's an AMD chip in there. Now, who works at AMD? Probably some guys in Taiwan right now. It's amongst all that political climate, geopolitical. They're an island nation. I think about like in that moment, there's a person, and they're making this beautiful product, and this product is going to serve millions. And whether it's a RAM chip or a Noctua fan, or I really like the CPU in here, but every one of these chips in here has someone designing it, and they're really putting in passion and effort and skill, and they made an excellent product. And whether you see that product a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it's really important to remember the people that designed it and the environment that it was designed for. So yeah, I feel that when I work on computers, whether it's a cheap little HP laptop or something I built myself, or a small business owner's computer, and you also get a sense of like what that computer is doing for them. Like this guy, he allows me to stream Kerbal Space Program. That is so cool. I'm gonna do some video editing on it later today. We've edited family photos, wedding photos. Just a workhorse of media. We host a lot of files for other people. Legal files. If you're ever downloading like a Linux distro, it's likely one of my computers is part of the Tor network that supports the distribution of that. We've done weird crypto projects with it. I just think of like all the uses I've got out of it. It's a really great product, and I want to take care of that, and I get these like happy feelings about it. Yeah, a lot of people get this way with cars. I can probably look out my window right now. Look at my neighbor fix up their crappy Ford Focus. It's not crappy. It actually looks kind of sick. It's got the drip or whatever you kids desire out of cars. It looks cool. And he takes like pride and passion in it. And I think it serves him really well because he takes it to work every day. I remember I felt that really strongly for an old car I had. I'm just going to put the fans back on here. How do I put the fans back on here? Sorry, I was gonna get out of sappy thought mode for a second. I think the fan's going on the outside. Might have been mounting them wrong the whole time. So they go like this. There we go. So yeah, I feel that way strongly for like cars, video games, computer components. At the end of the day, it is a person that has built this, has put, maybe studied for years to understand engineering and electricity in just a certain way. Or it's a really great team that's managing them. Or I don't know, just maybe business is still fascinating to me, but when I see products like that, that's where my mind goes. I get real sappy. And then it's also generally a service that you can provide to other people. Believe me, there are tons of people out there who are like, please help me fix my computer. And you don't have to be, you don't have to be like the typical IT guy, which I think I am, late 20s, early 30s, weird facial hair, long hair. Not every IT guy looks like that. I think the best IT guy looks like someone who's going to serve and really listen. At the end of the day, you do got to listen to people. They bring you their problems. When I first got into computer repair, I was so excited for all the technology I would see. And little did I know that 2 years later I'd be studying the social sciences, because what's more fascinating than a product with what does that have, 7 billion transistors in it, is the 7 billion people in this world. They're doing all sorts of weird stuff, people, things. I think I put these on wrong. Nope, no I didn't. This looks fine. I hope these are quiet. Well, I hope that I can turn them off if I need to. There we go. We'll say that. I'm sure they can spin very loud. Oh yeah, cars. I had an old Honda motor. Well, I didn't think of the motor. It was attached to a car. And might still be? I don't know. That motor had 250,000 miles on it. And I think a gas motor is really only supposed to last like 200K. This was a bit of an oddity. We had to put it out of its misery. It kept going through like brakes and alternators, and just dumb stuff kept happening to it. But that Honda motor was really cool. It got me really thinking, like, Honda's making that for people. They are serving people all over the world, making cool products. Yeah. Okay, got our fans on, and I think they mount down here. Yeah, that's where I pulled them from. Okay, get in there, and get in there. Woo, that's a tight angle. Whatever, I guess it's gonna work. Okay. Probably get this front thing on. Front little dust screen we started with. It's a little awkward to come apart, but it works. Oh yeah, this is not the H510. This is the H510, like, I think it's called the iFlow or whatever. For some reason, if you pay like $5 more, you get a actual front mesh and not like all white wall. Yeah, the actual H510 doesn't make much sense because this part's flat and then it has like a tiny area for intake on the other side. Okay, got our front fans all connected there. Let's slap a fan in the back. I think it's gonna connect here, right? Something seems off. So 2 fan connectors here, and then another fan connector here. Oh, okay, it's because I haven't put these on. Eef. So 1, 2, 1. 1. Let's brush you off. You got some weird crypto dust on you. He did come out of a crypto farm. We rescued him. Here to live a better life. In my PC. Where he will forever spend at probably 10% or so. Okay, and then you're gonna push air out, right? Yep, there you are. Okay. Let's get that in there. I am excited to try some overclocking. This has got me excited about stuff. Tinkering, PC. Possibilities are endless. Overclock your RAM, overclock your processor, turn your fans up. See if it can lift off. It's a good time. Sorry for the sappy rant about like parts and stuff. Something that I really like. I'll probably have to clean this up with a zip tie. It's fine. Oh! That was a noise. That was a weird noise. Okay. Can I fit you in? Probably gonna have to connect over here. So we're like, what am I gonna do there? Connect there? Can I get one of these on there? I'm just trying to headcanon how all of this is gonna come back together. Yeah, it's probably something like that. I'm gonna get the right direction. Fan out back connector like so. Connector is it's gonna loop all around the block, and I know it's technically not even the right mounting location, but we do what we gotta do. I hope these things are able to be quiet. I know they're not going to be quiet, but I hope they're able to be quiet. Because I could do it like that. Could loop it like that. And then, so that is backwards. We'll get it eventually. We'll get it eventually. Huzzah. It's possible. I hate that this is possible, but this is possible. To shove a third fan in there, we can do this. Let's figure out if that is splitter. Yeah, that sounds like an idea. Let me go look for the splitter. Well, it appears I'm in luck. Or I'm cursed. I don't know. We'll find out. But I found a fan splitter. So we're going to be able to shove another fan in there. Why do we need another fan? We don't. We really don't. But I can try. Which is what I'm going to do. Leave that up there. I just want to confirm, like, that doesn't make sense. You see how it like sticks up here? Can't close the panel on there. And you can't get it in there anymore. We will leave that guy there. I'll take this guy out. Wait, we'll get back to you eventually. Just wait your turn. Get another weird Noctua fan, and we're gonna push air out. Push air out. Push air out. Push out. Okay. So you are going to go on there like that. And you're going to clamp on like so. I've never seen 3 fans on this. Never seen 3 fans. And just to make sure, I don't think this is going to... Yeah, that's not going to make sense there. Just more clearance issues. This is a bigger fan. I think it's like a 140 millimeter or something. See the size difference there. I'll get you over there. Click, click. Come on. Come on, get in there. This should work, right? Did I just make this up? Maybe they have to go on this side? Yep, there we go. Yep, that's gonna work. It's gonna take a steady hand, but that's gonna work. Okay. Doesn't have any plastic feet. Or like rubber feet. Keep it in there. Just gonna do a panel test, make sure that can get on there. Yep, it can go on there. Should it? Uh-uh. I wonder if the torque is just gonna rip off the cooler someday. There we go. I don't know why this needed to be done. But in my heart, I felt it was right. Clickety click. Get the little tap tap taps. Ooh, you're gonna be difficult to get to. And then what else are we connecting? I feel like I'm forgetting a fan cord. 1, 2, in there, CPU fans. 1, 2, what are you? You are that. Oh, I'm missing my top fan. Bet. Okay, let's get a top fan on there. Let's get that on. I'm probably gonna wire this CPU fan. I don't think it super matters anymore because you can like intelligently control each fan. I mean, obviously not if you wire it, but I'm okay with mixing and matching some of this stuff, even if it's not a la kosher to do so. Okay, get on there. This is a lot of fun. Click. Some parts don't click, so you gotta make your own click. Get in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, I appear to have shoved the Y adapter over it. Yeah, there's one. Yeah. Making my Midwest come out. Oh, yeah. What are we trying to get over here? What's the deal? What's the deal? You gonna try to break up a rubber foot there or something? What is the deal? Get in there. Oh my gosh. It's a tight fit in there. It gets a really tight fit in there. Okay. Get that on there. Find some screws. If these fans don't work out and they're like super loud, I'm not taking them out. I'll let you guys know that every stream, if you hear a hum, that's just my persistent laziness. Oh, I don't want to deal with that right now. This is an activity I like to participate in about once a year. Really not much more. At least not for my own stuff. People start knocking on the door, want their computer cleaned. I'll do that all day long. My own stuff? Nah. Can't be bothered. Click, click, and click. Okay, so for some more cursed wire routing. is the X570 Plus Wi-Fi. I don't know what the plus means. No. Oh, come on. Get in there. Oh, get. It's not in there. Oh, almost had it. Come on. Come on. Click. Huzzah! Oh, that was a lot of fun. Okay. From here, I'd like to plug it in. Go get the power cord. Power cord for this computer is thick. Like dummy thick. Alright. Let's get you in there and all right. So those are a little bit louder. Just a little bit. I have to kill it. Sorry. Sleep now. So those fans work. Obviously very loud. But these ones up front were actually quiet. So I think with some configuration there's some hope here. Get these other fans out of the way. Alright, get this fan out of the way. This fan out of the way. PC Go Big Burr. Yup. Alright, so how do we get this one there? Got to no power, which is good. Let's get. I didn't really do anything in the back, so we could probably just put that back panel on. Yeah, not much has changed back here. It's a little messy. It's a little messy. Huzzah. It's messy. That's not what we're here to clean today. That's why they make these back panels. So you can just put a lid on it. And forget about it. Put a lid on it the other way. Clickety click. Huzzah! One, two, three, four. Graphics card stuff. That, whatever. We're gonna have to put it down. The angle's not gonna be preferable, but whatever. It's fine. That little brush. I've swapped these guys in and out so many times that like, they're fine. They're fine. They don't need a deep cleaning. Also, the thermal characteristics on those cards are incredible. So it's not like, I know some people have taken apart some like 3090 cards and like done the focus on the memory or whatever. But nope, don't feel that. By the way, this board has a PCIe X16 slot. Whoop. Whoa. Need to not talk while I do this. It's dangerous. That was a noise. Are you in? Yes, you're in. Okay. So this board has one PCIe X16 slot, which is what I do. This is what I play games on. I use that as the primary graphics card. And then whenever I'm streaming, all of that, like stream data and recording and stuff, it goes through this card. Which I know is for the technically astute, savvy, whatever. You'll be like, it has the NVENC card, but this card is also playing YouTube when I play games. So it does it split up the load evenly? No. It's certainly far from an SLI setup. But it is nice to have that just extra graphics card laying around. It makes video renders really nice. So if I have like a 4-hour render, like I can still use my computer. It's not the end of the world. We have two separate power cables. I was actually rocking one power cable for both these cards until a friend helpfully pointed out that that is a fire hazard, and then I stopped doing it. Clicky and clickety. Screwdriver. There. Yeah, this card is solidly a 2-slot card. I've put in like weird adapters on this PCIe X1 slot in between them. It's enough room. Let's see. Oh, I needed another twisty screw. Something's missing. Gotta go get it. Huzzah. So many PC screws. So many. What I want today is this. I think. Right? Yes, that is what I want. Get that in there. There's like a certain type of twisty screw that I'm using. Oh! Almost forgot about this guy. The little dust panel for the power supply. place is getting to be more of a nightmare. At least for now. Clean up after. What was I doing over here? Oh yeah. Click and connect. Yeah, these cards really great together. They're a great team. They'll probably be separated this fall because upcoming PC build, which is exciting. For as much as I love having the second card, I love seeing a card actually used for its intended purpose. Zip ties? Huh. The box says it has zip ties. It does not have zip ties. That's fine. I think. Yeah, I should really zip tie that. Trying to go find them. Well, ain't finding no zip ties today. So, see if I can use a rubber band. Can I get that in there? There we go. It's something. That's how you know you're a pro. You make up dumb solutions rather than actually find your zip ties. Yeah, it's fine. The main goal is just to keep it out of the fans. It's fine. Take this guy away. This is not going anywhere. Alright, let's get a lid on this. I should put these screws back. I have a bag full of just everything screws. If there is anything PC related, it's gonna have these. Clean up, gotta love a clean up. There's so many little parts. Small parts, big problem. They go everywhere. Alright, small parts all put up. Almost there. It's a no rush operation. Even if we have to get back in there, it's fine. It's fine. It's not going to be the end of the day. Plenty of opportunities to fix it. Which we won't even put on the glass panel till we know it works here. Click. And power. And I'll take you. Oh no! Hold on, Twitch. I'll fix you. Click. Click. Hello? Twitch? Twitch, stay with me. Oh, it's you. You're finally awake. Welcome to Skyrim? Nah, we're good. We just unplugged the wire. I need this display. Connect here. Cool thing about the 2 graphics cards is you have 8 different ports for a display, which is pretty darn cool. Oh no. Don't ever put your hand in there like that. That's a bad idea. Does it work? Got the display over there. Does it work? Huzzah! No keyboard detected! It works. I'm gonna just let it chill for a second. It's been like 2 hours. Bathroom break needs to happen. Really gotta change the fan settings. This thing is loud! It works! Wait, did that turn on? Why aren't you turning on? So there's a fan in here that isn't spinning. And I'm gonna figure out why. Making sure I have no power. I did find the zip ties. So we're gonna actually pretty this up with not a broken rubber band. Okay, why are you not spinning? RGB heavier? No, that's a... Is this the one we're doing the splitter off of? No? Well. Let's just try something different here. I'm gonna try running it off of a different port. I'm pretty sure everything else is spinning up, so this should work. that. Get that on there, and okay, so really glad we're testing this here. One of these fans is not spinning. Can take it off and replace it. I like the motherboard RGB. I don't know if you can super see it in there, maybe between the graphics cards. When that RGB turns off, you know the power to the motherboard has stopped. Kind of nice. So I'm going to replace this with a different Noctua fan I have. It's kind of weird to get a broken fan, but whatever. We'll work it through. That's why there's testing. Oh no, Arnarg. I gotta take out the graphics card. Thought I had checked these. Apparently not. Whatever. My trusty chopstick. Get in there and ninja this out of here. Poor guy. His life was a hard one. Crypto farm was not kind to him. Over there. Where did I put them? They're there. I was like, I bet there's a pile of fans around here. Where are you at? Okay, so you're gonna get on there like this. So I need to just do all this again. Click, 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 and click. There we go. I'll just get the new fan on there and really try to not take out the graphics card. I think we're gonna do. Yeah, boy. He ain't coming on. He's gonna get in there. Go ain't even getting. Click. So much fan on this cooler block. It's quite silly. Okay, so now that it is in there, get back in the motherboard in there. What have we? I'm on. Ow. Ow. It hurts. But it works. Okay. Motherboard, try 2. Fan spinning boogaloo. There's so many fan cords. Oh, I have to zip tie this thing. I don't have a choice now. Huzzah, there we go. Every fan is spinning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How did I come up with 13? 7? Oh yeah, 6 plus 7 is 15. To make sure we got the direction right on all of these. Oh yeah, that moves so much air. Woo! So excited to see the temperatures. Alright, we'll turn you off and get to zip tie town. I ate a piece of fan or coffee bean. Honestly, I don't want to know which. Okay, I gotta make this a bit less of a death trap. Get the broken rubber band, which broke as soon as I put it in there. And I'm gonna jupe up these power cables. It's a scientific term, jupe. Not to be confused with splish or spadoodle. We are juping today using a juping motion. That's a little too silly. Okay. You guys are fine. So they are loose. Okay, what I'm pointing to is... Ow! Oh, it's heavy. These two wires, they're kind of like smacked in between this RTX card and the Noctua cooler. But they're kind of just hanging out. I'm fine with that. There we go. Dude, there's something about this fan. Like, it's got like dog hair in it or something. It's kind of weird. Okay, so I have a bundle of wires under here that are a bit of a hazard. So if you heard that clicking, that was a fan cord running into a fan, which in the PC world is not good. And you definitely need to apply a juping motion to get it fixed. There we go. Got everything zip tied. I'm gonna have to actually play with the BIOS, which is maybe it'll be a stream of itself, but playing in the BIOS is sometimes difficult. It's more of a nerve-wracking process, but I don't know if a stream would really capture the terror that the BIOS can instill into a human being. Click. I'll get you in there. Very nice. Yes. Okay. So now we have 13 fans, 2 graphics cards, a Ryzen 9 5950X, 16 core, 32 thread, I think. I don't know. A lot of cores. Never used them all. There's like a bunch of them dusty, sitting in the corner. We got fans for days. Got everything dusted out. I have no SATA components on this. And there's a reason. I used to have 2 16 terabyte hard drives that were in here. Really amazing. We backed up so much stuff to them. They're basically a black hole of where you can put data. However, there was something about how Windows 10, Windows 11 does the file system, and I believe all previous versions do this as well, is it will query every drive on the system, and the drives I were using have a like sleep function, and that might be just like Windows or the BIOS doing that. But those drives had gone to sleep. These are hard disk drives. They had gone to sleep, and every time I pulled up File Explorer or just like search, did a general search, the whole computer would freeze as it was spinning up these hard disks. That is super frustrating when you have spent a lot of money on great components up here, all to be bogged down by a hard drive hanging out back here. So I have since ditched the hard drives, and I do attach them with a external hard drive adapter thingy in the meantime. But I don't like them in the system anymore. So this board actually has, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it has 6 or 8 SATA ports. And I have connected them all before, and it was kind of cool just having all this hard drive space, but nope, fine with the 1 terabyte. I actually saw the BIOS screen. It was the Force MP600 by Corsair. Really fast PCIe Gen 4 drive. And no bottlenecks, no waiting for it to spool up. Just always, whoa, bam, it's there. Right. Got to, it's the last part here. We got to clean out the lid. The lid. The panel. Whatever. And a pretty vibe of a string. Once I'm done here, I'm going to put the kitchen back together. Put this guy back in his resting place. Maybe configure some fans. Go for some lunch. Oh, it does have Bluetooth. That was a nice little feature. I didn't know this PC would have. But yeah, the Wi-Fi card has Bluetooth on it. And that's been pretty cool. I paired Joy-Cons to it. I paired PS3 controllers. Had my speaker system Bluetooth for a while. I'm a big fan of Bluetooth stuff now. To join me in 4 years or so when I do the thermal paste. Hopefully the channel is more popping, more bopping. Hey, if you've shown up today, I really appreciate it. It's been a good stream. Clickety and clackety. Woo! That was just like assaulted my coffee cup with it. Oh, what am I touching? Okay. Huzzah, there we go. I'll show you this clearance here. Maybe I can pull it up. There's not a whole lot of it. Yeah, it's like right up against that glass panel. Right up there. Not a whole lot of room for. Can I get that into focus? Good enough. Alright. PC is assembled. I don't know how I shoved one more fan in there, but I did. And I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. You guys will have to join me for... it's a weird angle. I tried to make this center on the PC, but you guys will have to join me for some more Kerbal Space Program streams. I would also like to do maybe some other games like, I don't know, the Hood classics like Metroid Prime or Zelda, Wind Waker, or whatever. Just generally keep having fun with the stream and live streaming. So, yep, we did what we wanted to do today. If you guys have joined, like this, please drop a follow, and I think we'll call it there. Oh wait. Can Twitch see itself? Yes, there you are. You're that camera right there. All right, bye. Goodbye.